Now only they live in my heart. You're almighty holding big, pick it up this cold. Name smudged on the cardboard, seat number inked in faded blue. Suitcase by my boots, little lock that guards won't slip a note. Compartment light keeps flickering, it's trying to see me through. Platform stood near empty when the signal lantern swung. Just a tired man with metal tracks where once his kingdom hung. Now this carriage hums like breathing while the window turns to black. I'm riding what I'll never send, and this train won't turn back. You remember that old office with the leather and the glass, where I'd stand behind the blinds and watch the favors flowing past. Half the room was posted contracts, half was numbers off the books. I kept one hand in the papers, kept the other off your looks. You were waiting inside the quiet, with your key still in your hand, asking why I never let you see the corners where I stand. I said love in my profession never walked the same thin line. So I kept you in the doorway while I crossed over mine. Now the hallway light is swaying with each corner that we cut. All the truths I never gave you lean like jackets on this hook. Men like me don't run, we just board the last train out. Leave before the walls start talking, leave before the final shout. We redraw the map in motion, stealing distance, tracking dust. Pay the price in empty sleepers, pay it back in quiet trust. If you ever feel me fading when the house feels strange and numb, know I left to keep you breathing. Men like me hold ground, don't run. Don't run. There's a vending machine humming somewhere further down this car. Paper cup of bitter coffee cooling on the little bar. On the seat across this letter with your name without address. If I spill the whole confession, it would only leave you less. I can tell you I'm not hiding from a bill I cannot pay. I'm just cutting down the circles that can reach you by my name. You deserve a softer bedroom than the nights that I have known. Not a doorbell in the evening, wired straight to what I've sown. Every favor stacks like luggage on a rack above your head. Every secret that your shoulder weighs, the words you never said. I've kept faces in a briefcase, kept my ghosts in folded rows. Now I'm stepping off that ladder for the ledger overflows. Men like me don't run, we just leave before we claim. Close the book without your fingerprint, let you never share my blame. We redraw the map in silence, iron heartbeat measured miles. Lay the cost out in the darkness, buy your future with my exile. If you ever hear a whistle when the midnight railings hum, know I loved you by departing. Men like me hold ground, don't run, don't run.
desk lamp on the corner throws a circle on the wood. Ledger open like a window, inked up lines that say we're good. Stack of folders by the briefcase, safe door humming at my back. Clock hand crawling past midnight, city lights a quiet track. Bars asleep on velvet pillows think their kingdoms stand alone, but I'm the one who reads the figures, keeps the walls around their throne. Every favor's in a column, every debtor's got a name. I turn all your hidden secrets into rows that look the same. Chessboard waiting on the sideboard, pieces lying and standing by. Phone face down but softly glowing, every call another lie. You can flash your perfect cufflinks, shake the room with what you spend. I just shift a careful number, make your enemies your friends. On the surface it's just profit, tidy charts and quiet gain. Underneath it's missing faces, empty chairs and covered pain. I'm the man behind the ledger when the city's counting sheep. I decide what gets forgiven, what your empire gets to keep. You can sit there in the spotlight while the crowd drinks glory deep, but my pen decides the balance, and the ledger never sleeps. Yeah, my hand directs the river where your power bends, ends and creeps. I'm the shadow in your fortune, and the ledger never sleeps. Somewhere in these narrow margins there's a line I never move. All the years I've bent the columns, I still owe myself the truth. I know which quiet old widow lost her payment she won't see, and which cost of doing business still walks nightly back through me. I could smooth these books for comfort, hide your sins with just one stroke, but a man who sells his own line is a man who ends up broke. So I pace this floor at midnight, tracing footsteps in my mind. All the lives that pass through zero, all the names I leave behind. There's a debt I won't rewrite, there's a cost I will not sell. If I lose that single number, I'm just one more file on the shelf. I'm the man behind the ledger when your dreams are running wild. I can turn your worst miscalculation into something reconciled. I can clean your stained transaction, make it vanish in the deep, but my soul marks every entry, and the ledger never sleeps. So when you toast another victory high above these quiet streets, know your crown rests on my columns, and the ledger never sleeps.
Bad morning bar where the ice machine complains. Door half cracked to the hallway, jukebox mumbling someone's pain. I've got my badge on the table, face down on the wood, next to a dull thick envelope that feels heavier than it should. My coat hangs off the chair like it's tied on my skin. Holster strap unbuckled, metal resting in the den. The bartender wipes the glass he already wiped before, leaves me with my silence and the low hum under the floor. First time I took an envelope, it barely weighed a thing. Rolled inside a case file like a quiet wedding ring. Guy said you were going there anyway, just forget that door you saw. I told myself it doesn't change the truth, just how we write the law. Put the cash in my inside pocket where the badge once rode along. Felt it press against my ribs all the way back home. Told the mirror you're still the one who keeps the wolves at bay. Didn't notice that my shadow learned new colors it could lay. Now they call me when they want the right report with wrong details, when they need the sirens missing and the handcuffs not to fail. I keep a leash on the law, pull it tight when I walk, make it sit and make it stay, make it move when I talk. I can turn a crooked favor into clean official lane, make a sinner pass for a witness with one signature in sync. But every rule that I bend leaves his teeth in my jaw, 'cause a man with a leash on the law wears a bite inside his drawer. Last week there was a folder on the wrong side of my desk, wrong name on the cover, wrong fingerprints at rest. Phone lit up in the corner with a number I don't save. Voice said you owe me one more time or I'll show them what you gave. I closed the blinds in the office, locked the drawer and killed the light, switched to thin jackets like a left hook in the night. Then I sat there in the dark with the copious fading heat, listening to my heartbeat line up with someone else's beat. There's a line painted down the middle of every street I drive. Used to be the only border between my badge and their side. Now it's more like cracked glass widening underway. You can't keep leaning on the rules you helped yourself to break. One day this dog I've trained so long will pull back from my hand, trace my footprints to this table, and demand I take the stand. And I keep a leash on the law when the city starts to shake, when the bosses need a favor only I know how to make. I can bury what they've broken under forms and seals and codes, turn a midnight by the river into a suspect never showed. But every night I hang this badge, it feels tighter on my throat. I'm the man with a leash on the law, and I carry what I wrote. So I finish what's in this glass, flip the badge back in my palm, walk out with my collar straight,
wearing guilt like quiet calm. Keep a leash on the law. Keep a leash on the law. Keep a leash on the law. Lights are down to just a strip along the bar. Chairs turned upside down like the garden where we are. Clock above the bottles ticking louder than before. Bold is sliding home across the heavy wooden door. You're polishing a glass that's seen more nights than me. TV in the corner whispers someone else's history. I'm sitting where I sit when the whole thing's near the end. Collar open, jacket folded back against the exit band. I'm the one they send when the talking's gone too far, when a name won't match the promise and they need a different bar. I don't shout, I don't posture, I just knock and let it ring. I'm the silence in the hallway when the phone begins to sing. I've stood beside a desk while pens decided who would stay. Watched a finger mark a circle and my feet go find a way. You see me step outside to take a call I never named. Walk back in a shade more quiet, but my face stays just the same. You ask if it gets heavy when the room is finally still. I just trace the wet ring fading where my hand forgot its will. I'm the quiet right hand, not the name upon the door. I'm the shadow in the frame when they're smiling for the floor. Power never wears my face, but it lies beneath my skin. I'm the line between the outside and the world they're moving in. If the walls could start confessing who they've heard and what they've planned, they would talk about the boss, but they would tremble at my hand. Got a key that doesn't jingle sitting heavy in my palm. Open rooms where deals get written in a voice that sounds like calm. There's a chair that no one chooses till they're done with every side. I've stood over it and wondered what I'd lose if I resign. Sometimes I see a younger man reflected in your shine. White shirt, tighter jawline, thinking all of this is fine. I wanna tell him pick a table where the daylight hits your eyes, but my throat just sips this quiet and the warning never flies. One day they'll stop dialing when the floor begins to shake. Find another steady knuckle for the doors they need to break. When my phone lies like a stone and all their meetings roll ahead, I'll still carry every signal like a map inside my head. If I vanish from this corner, from this stool and from this street, you'll still hear me in the pause before two strangers finally meet. I'm the quiet right hand, not the crown above the seat. I'm the calm behind the verdict when the handshake's looking sweet. Power never wears my face, but it answers when I move. I'm the hand that seals the promise to the consequence they choose. If you ever doubt the stories of the men who run this land, check the lock, check the hallway, feel the print of my right hand. corner, throws a circle in the wood. Blind slice of the city in the stripes of bad and good. Ledger open in the middle, pages thick with ink and years. Safe door sitting just off center from a couple heavy fears. You're leaning in the doorway with your tie still hanging loose. Fresh cufflinks catching light like they're waiting for the use. I motion to the chair across, slide one empty glass away. Say before your name goes in here, listen close to how we pay. I started counting for a man who never spoke above a hum. Sat me at a smaller desk and asked me where the numbers run. Said every favor, every secret, every quiet little cut has to land inside these columns or the door stops staying shut. So I learned to write in margins what the contracts couldn't say. Put a circle by a name when a debt came due one day. When somebody wanted mercy, I would underline it twice. But I always kept a record of who cleared and who rolled dice. You think power's in the shout and the pistol by the bed, but the real weight lives in letters and the lines above her head. I'm the man behind the ledger, where the real crowns sit, where the numbers draw the borders and decide who seems to fit. I can balance out a promise, make a kingdom look like clean, turn a lifetime into figures no one else has really seen. You can stand inside the spotlight, let them cheer the one they measure, but the city moves for ink strokes from the man behind the ledger. Last week on this same desktop, there were 3 small folded cards. Each one held a different name that had walked through different yards. One had bought his way to distance, one had stayed and proved his spine. One had talked when doors were closed and tried to redraw my line. I didn't raise my voice to choose, just tapped a single page, drew a slow straight mark through one man's name and cooled the quiet rage. Closed the book and spun the tumbler till the safe door met the frame. Then I watched the elevator blink and carry down a name. If this ledger hits the floor with no one here who understands, these lines will turn to weapons in some colder stranger's hands. They won't see the quiet reasons why a circle had to stay. They'll just count up what they're given and spend it the wrong way. That's why I don't fear the bosses half as much as I fear you. If you take this chair too early and don't grasp what ink can do, I'm the man behind the ledger, but this book won't end with me. Every page you think is paper is a piece of what will be. I can build a silent empire out of columns, names and codes, make the streets look almost peaceful while I rewrite every load. You can wear the sharper suit, kid, let them think you're just the dresser. But if you wanna hold this office, learn the man behind the ledger, 'cause the man behind the ledger sun shining on this glass and polished grain. Long after we are footnotes in the ink that holds our names. Sometimes lights on the bottles, chairs flipped up in a row, neon in the front room, humming soft and low. You wipe down the counter, ask if I need one more. I say I already had too many nights like this before. My jacket's on the stool leg, my tie's a tied line. My badge is in a drawer uptown, but the gun's still on my spine. I walk both sides of the hallway between concrete cuffs and cash. Filed the clean reports at noon, took the quiet drops of cash. I knew every backstair exit from the precinct to the street. Every number in the ledger matched the face I had to meet. And my partner, he believed me when I called that hallway clear. Never saw this silent bargain breathing right behind his chair. He caught the way I hesitated when the phone lit up that night. Said, you sure we're not the ones who end up framed inside this fight? I shrugged it off and kept on walking, but his eyes stayed on my hand, where the ink from dirty memos never really left my skin or stand. Now there's a badge in the drawer and his name on the stone. I'm the law that learned to whisper with the deals I made alone. I can hide a man in paper, I can lose him in a file, still talk straight into a camera with a flat and steady smile. But this badge in the drawer and this ghost at my side say a man who walks both hallways doesn't get a place to hide. When they rolled him down the hall, just a chalk line by the lockers where he used to take my calls. For a city that was drowning in its own forgotten sins, while I balanced out the numbers, letting certain devils win. Now it's me in this back room, and the rag across your hand, and the echo of his questions in these empty stools that stand. I'm not asking you for mercy, I just stacked too many favors underneath another name. If I walk in when the sirens paint the ceiling red and white, do I burn the keys I'm holding or just disappear from sight? So I keep that badge in the drawer and my hand on the door. I'm the line they never notice till they're not here anymore. I can bury troops in folders, I can lock them out of mine, but I'm done selling out brothers just to keep my record line. Yeah, this badge in the drawer and the look in his eyes say a man who walks both hallways has to pick which one he rides.
Oh, yeah, the world is buzzing with cracked old parking line, dying of sign, men were moving in silence, and then you go. I'll pick gold, I know birds gon' ain't no gas pump ticking in the distance like second hand that spoke. You walk in with the rest of the shoulders, boots still dusted from the day. I can see that hungry fire like I had it once the same way. You got maps stuffed in your pocket, folded wrong and worn with sweat. Cheap motel key on your key ring, smells like roads you ain't seen yet. You say I'm headed for the edges where the stories never die. I just stir this bitter coffee, watch that wild light in your eye. Boy, I've ridden down those highways, took some exits with no name, did some favors in the quiet, left some faces out of frame. You think freedom's in the engine and the lines that blur and bend, but the life keeps quiet ledgers of the debts you never meant. Out here the mile markers know my name. They've watched me move in silence. that carried someone's fate. Every favor, every silence, every knock on just one door, paid them with a steady handshake, never spilled it on the floor. Now I'm driving out at daybreak, leaving numbers, keeping scars. Still the man who moves in quiet, just no longer for their wars. So I'm telling you this gently, in this nowhere little place. If you walk this road, walk on. Just keep your word and guard your face. Know exactly when to exit, when to shift and change your lane. Lead before you lose the steering, lead before you lose your name. Out here the mile markers know my name. Out here the mile markers know my name. They watch me trade the spark for steady flame. Still an outlaw, but I hold my code the same. I choose the road, not chains, dressed up as fame. You can ride this darkness, never bow to shame, but draw your line before you join the game. Out here the mile markers know my name.
Coffee pot is breathing, steam beside the counter light. Neon open buzzes low, soft against the countryside night. You slide into the vinyl booth across from where I sit. Fresh boots, new leather jacket that don't have much dust on it. Paper man between us, folded wrong, corners curled and torn. Highlighter through the places where you think your name was born. Jukebox in the corner hums a tune you say you crave. You talk about the noise you'll make instead of if you plan to live. I used to ride this highway like a wire that never ends, chasing money, chasing whispers, outrunning enemies and friends. Some men never saw the sunrise, some just vanished from the game. Some traded out their restless blood for a smaller, safer name. I learned to keep my circle narrow, keep my story thin. Learn which doors you never knock on, which ones you don't walk back in. Kept my hands off easy trouble, kept my tongue off bigger names. Let the loud boys take the spotlight and the knock that always came. You say you want my legend, but you don't see what it weighs. Every mile that looks like glory's built on very quiet days. This is the code of the highway, written in dust and yellow lines. Keep your eyes up on the long road, leave your hunger back behind. Code of the highway, let your silence hold your ground. Do the work and close your mouth when the money's come around. I'm still out here in the darkness, 'cause I learned what not to say. Living by the code of the highway, driving farther every day. Out by the pumps of concrete shines with old black oil and light. Truck beams sweep across your face, then bleed back into the night. You thumb your phone, you watch the sky like it's waiting on your call. I watch the way you stand there like you think you can't fall. I hand you back your folded map with one town crossed out in red. Tell you, drive right past that exit if you wanna keep your head. Then I toss my paper cup and turn my collar to the breeze. Hear the insects in the distance and the low hum of machines. You see a ghost in worn out denim, think I'm everything you need. You don't see the empty chairs behind me and the ghosts I never feed. If you step into this shadow, boy, you better learn to bend, 'cause the road won't crown you king, it only lets you ride her in. This is the code of the highway, carved in dashboard dust and chrome. Never trust a crowded table, never drag the fire home. Code of the highway, riding quiet, riding plain. Let the fools light up the sky while you keep moving through the lane. I'm still rolling past these diners, still alive to point your way. Living by the code carpet in the hallway, sort of stained by every door. Ice machine in the corner, breathing cold across the floor. Tasting number on the key ring, swinging from my hand. Chain lock clicks behind me like it's part of what I am. On the dresser by the mirror, rubber gloves and bottled bleach. Cheap print of a coastline no one here will ever reach. I lay a towel on the bedside, phone turned over in my palm. Another midnight call from you, and I walk in quiet calm. We came up sharing back seats, the same jackets, same street rules. Learned to hold our tongues in rooms where bosses counted tools. I learned how to stay quiet, how to watch and how to wait. You learned how to chase the rush and lean a little into faith. You started making headlines in rooms that shouldn't have a crowd. I started getting late nights when things got way too loud. You'd laugh it off at breakfast like the night was just a joke, while I was counting every footprint, every line that you had broke. Every stain has got a story, every story leaves a mark. You can bleach it off the sheet, but it still follows in the dark. I'm the last quiet man they call when it's already gone too far. When the shoutings turn to whispers and there's damage in the car. I don't ask you what you did, I just measure what you owe. Wipe your name off one more surface and decide how far we go. You can gamble with the daylight, you can dance till alarms all slam. But when you're out of easy answers, I'm the last quiet man. Job done, sink still dripping, gloves rolled tight into a knot. Ooh, key left on the table where the lamp paints out the spot. I crossed the lot to that diner where the coffee tastes like chrome. Slide into a cracked red booth that feels more mine than home. Through the glass I watch your taillights blurring, climb the road. Same car, same wrong direction, just a heavier, brighter load. I stir sugar into nothing, watch the spoon turn slow and thin, counting how many more midnights I'll be willing to step in. Never rush a closing, never leave a corner wet. Never trust a desperate man to pay off every debt. Never put your face in anything that doesn't wipe away. Never walk your brother out if you can't let him go someday. Keep your calm like loaded metal, keep your footprints in the span, cause you only get one legend as the last quiet man. Yeah, I'm the last quiet man you call when the night is turned to ash, when the story's lost its glamour and it's down to cloth and cash. I don't carry all your secrets, but I know where some began. If I ever stop returning, you'll remember who I am. You can burn through all your favors till there's no one left to stand, and the echo in that motel will say, last quiet man.
Soft shoes on the carpet, elevator bell gone quiet. Fingerprint glass on the door, code lock blinking like a pilot light. I hang my coat on the back of the same old leather chair. Desk lamp spills a circle, everything that matters lives in there. Ledger on the desktop, corners curved from too much night. Black ink sleeping till I drag it back into the light. Outside the city shivers like numbers falling on a screen. Inside it's just a ticking clock on what these pages really mean. Columns like a dealer, but the game is stealing bone. Slide away from one man's secret onto someone else's home. They bring me trouble in briefcases, folders tied too clean. I make it fade between two lines no other eyes have seen. Names turn into totals into favors, oh, favors into metal chains that tighten as they grow. I keep the score so quiet that the room forgets to breathe. But every final total writes itself beneath my sleeve. I don't shout, I tilt the scales until they lean just right. Every choice becomes a number staring back at me tonight. This is the ledger of a night where every favor has a cost, where I balance out the shadows so no one knows what they lost. You see the suits in silence, think it's simple holding sway, but every line I press my name on takes another piece away. I'm the hand behind the curtain while the city sleeps so bright. Judge and prisoner on one line in the ledger of the night. There's a name on page 11, ink still wet against the grain. Same hand that once pulled me up out of some forgotten stain. We split cash on bare staircases, laughed low in borrowed halls. He walked point, I watch angles, checking doors and quiet walls. Now his letters sit beside a song that doesn't match the rest. Too much heat on what he's taking, too much weight across his chest. My thumb rides the margin where the pen is meant to slide, and all the rules I built for breathing push against my pride. Never mark a debt you're not prepared to see come due. Never let a promise live where it can testify on you. Never take a meeting where the hallway sees your face. Never love a chair so much you can't afford to leave the place. You can spare one name maybe, but the numbers never sleep. What you push out of the ledger comes back twice as deep. This is the ledger of the night, under lamp and double lock, where I file away the stories no one tells around the clock. You think you want this quiet, think you want this careful throne, but every name you keep in shadow etches deeper in your bones. I'm the hand that keeps it steady while the city burns so bright, fading nerves and sleepless eyes. to the ledger of the night.
Close the door behind you. Let the hallway hum just fade. Lay your jacket on that armchair. Wipe your shoes across the grain. See this desk with all its corners. See this single shaded lamp. Every problem in this building ends up breathing where I am. There's a ledger by my elbow. There's a drawer that never speaks. You don't earn this kind of quiet without paying through the weeks. They don't call me for negotiation. That's the show before the show. I get summoned when the mark is set too deep to let it show. I've turned chaos into order with a rag and steady hands. I walked out of rooms at midnight where the floor forgot its plans. This big office and these cufflinks, they look clean from where you sit. There's ink beneath the polish from the things I chose to fix. You see doors and think of entry. I see locks and think of blame. You hear deals and think of money. I hear footsteps, time and name. I'm the man who erases names when the story goes too far. I'm the shadow on the carpet. I'm the silence in the car. I decide what gets remembered and what never hits the fire. Every mercy I've been given cost me one more sleepless night. If you wanna walk beside me, understand the quiet pain. 'Cause the price of being needed is the weight of every name. Used to share this very chair. He could read a room in seconds, make a crooked deal look fair. One long night down near the loading bay, he crossed the wrong thin line. He mistook a stare for mercy, thought he still had borrowed time. By the morning on this paper, under cold and faded stains, there was one clean, careful entry where I never wrote his name. Don't confuse control with freedom, kid, they're not the same sharp blade. You can hold the whole room's breath and still be tied to what you made. I can vanish what they point to, I can straighten what they broke.
But the hardest thing I've handled is the brother that I wrote. I'm the man who erases names when the river bends off course. I'm the calm hand on the folder that can redirect the force. I decide who walks the hallway and who disappears from sight. Every favor that I honor cuts a deeper line at night. If you think you want this office, think of all that you can't save. I'm the man who erases names, and I live with what I've graved.
Patrol car breathing idle by the railing near the stones. Radio light blinking like a pulse in tired bones. I kill the engine, pocket keys, let the night take back its sound. Boot soles on the river path, no one else is walking round. Badge tucked in my jacket, not shining like it did. Still heavy on my chest from every favor that I slid. There's an evidence box half empty on the back seat in the dark. One missing little notebook, one blurred camera mark. In my glove compartment there's a file that never hit the floor. Names and quiet numbers, folded bills that bought me more. I've dragged real monsters cuffed and breathing through the hallways humming lights. And I've let some devils drive off clean because they fed me bigger fights. Long paper draws a straight line. Streets don't ever run that way. So I learned to bend the middle, keep the wolves where I can play. There's a shadow on my badge, but it's mine to own. I still walk this city like I carved it out in stone. I'm the one that hears the sirens and decides what they will mean. I can turn a guilty whisper into something almost clean. You can call me what you want, from your window or your page. There's a shadow on my badge, but I'm still the one with the cage. Underneath this soulstone bridge I met rats in tailored suits. Traded names for softer handcuffs, pulled their secrets up by roots. I've watched river water swallow what the reports don't ever show. Cold and patient like a ledger that remembers where you go. Every time I look down there, I see all the almost falls. Every time I walk back up, I still answer when it calls. I don't beg for any pardon, I don't hide from what I've done. I can count the lines I crossed, I remember everyone. If this city turns against me, I got roads they never traced. I'll be gone before the morning, leave my badge, not any trace. There's a shadow on my badge, but it fits my face. I still wear it like a warning in this crooked little place. I'm the hinge between the courtroom and the street that never sleeps. I can drown a quiet secret or drag truth up from the deep. You can judge me from a distance, you can curse me from the stage. There's a shadow on my badge, but I'm still the one with the cage.
There's glam pouring gold on a stack of unsigned lines. Floor to ceiling glass, this city laid out in designs. Headlights crawling slow along the river like a spine. Chessboard on the side table, one king tilted in the shine. Phone face down on the leather, quiet buzz and back to rest. Key card on a silver clip, metal weight against my chest. I don't walk these streets for free. I build the pulse beneath the stone. Every favor, every warning comes with interest of its own. Councilmen and corner boys walk through the same back door. Some sign papers, some shake hands, but they all know what it's for. I don't raise my voice to own it, I just move the dotted line. Shift a clause, delay a visit, let the power fall in time. This city doesn't love you, it just checks who pays on time. Keeps a ledger in its shadows for each man who crossed the line. You can beg it for a pardon, hope it somehow speaks your name, or you can meet it eye to eye and stand inside your claim. I keep this city on retainer, I don't jump when it recalls. I decide which debts get settled, which ones echo in the walls. I'm the quiet man in the corner, with the keys to all this glass. I can slow the moving traffic, or let judgment flicker past. Power's not in loud arrivals, the sinner who walks out the same. I keep this city on
to my name. Midnight in the private garage, red taillights on painted steel, briefcase on the back seat, locked around a silent deal. Security in the dashboard shows a doorway, then a face. Man, I pay to guard my borders, standing calm in their own space. I drive once around the district, windows up, the engine low, past the diners in the alleys, watch which corners start to glow. Once I counted folded notes beneath the buzzing hallway light, jacket thin against the wind, every favor bought my night. Now the papers bear my letter, but the cost still wears my eyes. Every gain walks in like profit, every loss comes in disguise. I keep this city on retainer, not the other way around. I decide what gets forgotten, what stays whispered underground. I'm the calm behind the skyline, when the sirens test their range. I can freeze a man's tomorrow with a silence or a change. Power's not in being worshipped, it's in standing in the frame. Keep this city on retainer, and I answer to my name.
Blinds half open, no, no. Corner made of glass, this town's stacked beneath me like a record of my past. Contracts on the table with a fountain pen and cap. Monitor glow, drawing grids across my lap. There's a silver briefcase leaning quiet by the door, and an elevator key that only rides up to this floor. You can see the river of headlights from this height. Tiny moving promises Take a call on speaker, voice all sugar on the line, till they mention certain numbers that don't live with what is mine. I close the folder gently, let the silence set the stage. Say you're talking to a grown man, don't come here without a cage. The city don't love you, it just learns your every sin. Gives you what you grab for, takes more, coming back again. Every handshake on this carpet leaves a print you never see, till the floor beneath your leather starts to tilt just like the sea. I put ink on the skyline and the towers lean my way. Every quiet little contract tells the streets how they should pay. You see windows in the distance, I see wiser names and heat. I'm the calm behind the glass wall while it shifts under your feet. Yeah, writing on the skyline, let it run through every vein. You just feel the traffic moving, I decide who holds the chain. Yeah, yeah. Down on level 7, where the cameras blink in pairs, my own footsteps echo off the concrete and the stairs. There's a dark nameless sedan waiting nose toward the gate, with a folder on the backseat that decides someone's fate. I straighten up my tie knot in the mirror by the bed, then ride back to the top floor like it's just another day. Yeah. Sometimes in the window I can't tell which face is
Names on this folded paper, ink still wet along the edge. Room key hanging from the lamp, like a one-way kind of pledge. My boots are by the door, dust from roads you'll never see. There's a map on the TV stand, all the miles between you and me. You loved a man who kept his jacket pressed, his stories spare and cold, who left at quiet hours, came back quieter, came back old. I kept my hands in other ledgers, other people's silent songs. I knew which trucks to let roll through, which doors to leave half undone. Out here the stations know me by the way I never stayed, by the way I face the exit, more than I face what I pay. You always said I walk like someone who'd already packed to go, like every laugh was borrowed time I'd someday have to hold. Tonight the mirror shows a stranger that my past can't turn around. Same eyes, but they don't blink now when they let the truth come down. So I'm leaving the keys on the nightstand, to the car, to the lock, to the weight I used to hold in my hand. I won't drag you through the corridors that carved me into this man. Real love doesn't build a home on somebody else's sand. When you wonder where I went, just know I left while I could stand. And the proof I chose to walk is these keys on the nightstand. Diner, coffee cooling while you spoke about a little fenced-in garden, soft light through the kitchen smoke. But my phone kept faintly buzzing, numbers only I could read. Men who never signed their names calling me about their need. Every promise that I made you wore a siren in between. Couldn't lead you where I'm welcome when the law grits through its teeth. This road don't care what I've carried, it just takes what rolls its way. Mile by mile it wipes the shine off everything I did today. If I stay, this thin mattress might become your final room. So I'll let you keep your mornings, I'll take all the moon. So I'm leaving the keys on the nightstand, to the car, the lock, to the doors where I was paid to stand. I'll fade into the distance, let this city lose my hand. Better I'm a name gone missing than a danger in your plans. If you ever feel me watching, it's just me keeping what I can from the shoulder of some highway, from these keys on the nightstand. We're standing by the stair door where the rooftop air runs cold. Boss floor glowing through the glass behind that strip of tinted gold. There's an ashtray on the table, just one filter in the tray. Closed briefcase by your ankle, like a promise on its way. I took the earpiece from my collar, so it's just my voice and you. No cameras on this corner, just the hum of what we do. You watch this city breathing like it's ready for your crown, but you don't see the hand that holds it up when it leans down. I started in the hallway, carrying jackets, holding doors, learning every name in silence that slid through marble floors. They laughed at how I never spoke unless a question needed teeth. Never saw me take the measure of the man above my feet. One night the boss said, walk with me, laid a hand upon my arm, let me stand inside his quiet while the rest stays safe and warm. Said I don't need louder voices, I need someone who can stand. Hear a half-finished sentence and already see the plan. Now his word leaves his mouth, but it never leaves that chair. It rides the elevator down in the buttons that I wear. I'm the quiet right hand standing just outside the frame. When the ink dries on the paper, I'm the shadow on name. When his promise draws a circle, I'm the one who makes it true. Choose whose shoes walk back to daylight and whose footsteps just fall through. You can chase the throne and spotlight, but remember where I stand, 'cause power doesn't live up there, it lives in the quiet right hand. Last month in a service hallway by the back freight gate, there was a man who thought a whisper truth could change his fate. He had a folder half unzipped, like a jacket pulled too far. Said I've got enough to scorch him if he doesn't raise my star. I listen while the vent fans push the dusty air along, hands still in my pockets while it tried to sound like strong. Then I pulled that metal door, so it was just his eyes and mine. When he stepped back out again, his signature matched the line. There's a stripe down every street I drive, dividing side from side. Used to be the only border between their world and mine. Now it looks like cracked glass, spreading quiet underway. You can't keep leaning on the rules you helped yourself to bend and break. One day all these lights upstairs will flicker, change their brand, and the trail of how it happened will be glowing on my hands. I'm the quiet right hand when the boardroom smiles look kind, when the pens run smooth and steady, 'cause I kept the cracks behind. I can turn a careless secret to a silence that will last, make tomorrow feel unshaken by the tremor of your past. You could stand beside the throne, boy, but you better understand, if you want or just to ride along the shine.
Last call out on the counter, bar stool calls names. My bed sleeps in my pocket, tired of what I've done today. Cold glass in my fingers, wet ring on the wood. The man behind the counter's heard more sins than any book. Squad car at the corner, with his engine cool and slow. Radio turned down low so no one hears what I know. I say keep this one open as I loosen off my tie. Law wears my face in daylight, but it blinks when I'm inside. Stairwell in the station where the cameras never see. Brown envelope on the landing, someone waits there just for me. Coffee stained folders in a box beneath my chair. Names I should have seen the inside, but never made it there. I walk past the line up, not a ghost I let go free. Shake hands with clean white shirts that never walk these streets with me. Write my notes in careful ink, leave a corner in the shade where a truth can fold itself like it was never on the page. You think it's black or white till you're standing on that floor, where every step feels honest and crooked at the core. I keep the law on a leash in my hand, decide who gets the cuffs and who gets to stand. But every pull I make, every favor that I grant, wraps the leash tight around the man that I am. I walk these blocks like I choose what this city knows, but here in this back room, I'm the one under oath. There was a kid last winter, I was too old for 22. Caught him with a pistol, he was too scared to even use. Could've booked him by the handbook, stamped a lifetime on his cell. Instead I took the steel and traded it for my own hell. Now his face is on a bullet, wrong side of the frame. I signed the paperwork, pretending I don't know his name. Every corner that I cut comes back wearing someone's eyes, and the man behind this badge is the one I'd like to try. There's a hook by my door where the jacket waits for dawn. I hang up the hero, leave the siren switched off. In the mirror of this bathroom, under buzzing yellow light, I see a plainclothes prisoner held on charges of the night.
case it closes.
Back room of a quiet bar, door clicks off behind my back. Yellow bulb above the pool cues, paint is peeling down in cracks. My badge is in my pocket, not shining on my chest tonight. Case files in a rubber band, corners curled from too much light. There's a glass ring on the ledger where the owner signs his name. Keys to an unmarked car sitting by a stack of claims. You just pour in something clear, letting silence set the pace. I can see the old bridge metal in the window's crooked frame. I was clean one, straight lines, wrote reports the way they taught. Every cuff and every booking, just another quiet notch. Then I found which door stayed open if you never wrote the time. How a favor in the shadows kept the trouble off the line. Got to picking who walked home and who took that one last ride. Got to sitting in that office with a law band to my side. My partner used to shake his head, say I walked too close tonight, but he backed my word in hearings, swore I always got it right. There's a line out by the river where the truth and stories part, and a man who lives between them stars to split inside his heart. 'Cause I keep the law on a leash in the dark, like a dog in my heel while I'm dealing in the park. I'm the one they call at midnight when the ink won't stay, when they need a steady hand to make it read their way. I can make a siren quiet with a look and a nod. Yeah, I keep the law on a leash with these deals and this facade. That night under the bridge beam, flashing blue on rust and stone, we were standing by an engine that was cooling down to chrome. He was talking about transfer, about leaving all this mess, about kids and clean beginnings, and a house that faced the west. I took one step to the railing when I heard the tires cry. Saw a shape cut through the floodlights, knew a death was coming by. By the time I drew my weapon, by the time the
clear. He was down beside the pillar, and the dead was in my ear. Don't mistake this for a breakdown, I'm not here to fall apart. I still walk into the station with a folder and a heart. But there's ink that never dries, and there's names that never talk, and there's deals that buy you power, but they cost you when you walk. So I keep the law on a leash in the dark, like a chain in my hand with my print on the mark. I'm the one who signs the paper when the storm rolls through, making sure that quiet river never says what it knew. If you ever see me smiling in a hallway of stone, just know I keep the law on a leash and I answer alone.
Mold key on the table with a number rubbed off white. Static from the old box, deep paint blue cross in the night. Orange rub bed, dust from a dozen nameless towns. Overall humbug when Jack cries out, live through the dawn. Bathroom feeling rattle, rattle whips broom on. The sad breeze up on the nightstand waiting for the call. I'm the name you never write, but everybody seems to know when the mess won't take a story. I'm the limb, hit the limb. You don't know the whole way, no friends. Aromatic memories from the night as it flows. Organized will spills like a woman that goes. I don't lean into your reasons, I don't measure out your sins. I just read the scene in seconds and decide what never did. But kid, if you keep my number in the corner of your phone, you're already getting closer to a way home. I'm the last man you call when you can't afford the dawn, when you need the dark to swallow what you broke and still move on. I come in slow and steady, leave no footprints in the hall. If I'm standing in your doorway, you went too far to stall. You can hide behind my shadow when your back's against the wall, but you won't forget the feeling once you call. The last man you call. I'm the last man you call when you can't afford the dawn, when you need the dark to swallow station sign. Trucks roll past like heavy thoughts that he used to feel like mine. There's a map inside my suitcase with a line drawn out of here. I've been tracing that escape route more than half my working years. Then your name lights up the glass, little letters in the dark, young ambition on the screen, like a warning in my heart. Rule 1, never speak a story that you're paid to leave behind. Rule 2, never stay to see how it all looks in daylight time. Rule 3, never let them read how heavy all this quiet weighs. Rule 4, every secret taken stays you for all your days. I'm the last man you call when you can't afford the dawn, when you'd rather lose some sleep than have your